friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and I feel like something is coming, and if it doesn't come, there needs to be a change. Now, as you can tell from the title of the thumbnail, the clip, however you saw this, ships changes need to be coming to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, and need to be coming soon. Now, this is no shock to anyone. It's been a hot minute since we've really got a lot of love for the ships, and to be completely frank, guys, we've never seen a lot of love for the ships. We've seen some, like, when it was introduced, yes, there was a lot of stuff that came in, a lot of ships that came in. It was pretty great, right? And then nothing, right? And ships is one of those areas in the game that a lot of people are not super happy with. In fact, if you're a new player and you want to, start earning crystals pretty regularly, focus on ships, right? That's like the advice everyone would give, because if you can get your ships up, you can maintain a healthy kind of crystal count, and that makes the game a lot easier, a lot more functional. It's super useful, but it's because we haven't seen a lot of love. We haven't seen a lot of reason to farm ships. We didn't get the Death Star raid, the ship Death Star raid that we were hoping for. We've seen some need in the Galactic Legends, or these new characters. You typically need a ship or a couple of ships to, successfully unlock the characters. But it's been a real struggle for players to want to play ships in the game. And as I was looking at the newest login, the newest release from the devs, the login character for the month of July for 2021 is going to be Ahsoka Tano, right? And that's not necessarily surprising. It's not necessarily shocking, because Ahsoka's pretty great. And when I say Ahsoka, I mean Ahsoka's ship. One of the easier characters, one of the easier ships to get in the game, right? It's doable, it's unlockable. But what's frustrating about this is we haven't seen a whole lot of ship love. Now, I gotta say that in the past, what they've done is they have said, hey, players, we're going to tease something that's coming with this monthly unlock. They've done this throughout the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes life, the game of the life, or the life of the game, and it's something that's you can kind of rely on. But it's vague. It's not always accurate, and it's not always predictable. The fact that we're getting Ahsoka Tano's Jedi Starfighter could mean any number of things, or it could mean nothing, which is incredibly frustrating, right? Because this is not always a reliable thing. Now, the last ship that we got, the most recent ship that we got, was the Razor Crest. It came out in March of 2021, this year. It's a great ship. It's pretty awesome. It's farmable. And I use farmable in quotes because it's not really farmable. It's farmable with this new mode, this conquest mode. And I love the conquest mode. It gives me something to do in the game outside of just my dailies and like my random farming. I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. But this is not a ship or a character that you can unlock easily. And it's not farmable in the traditional sense. But again, look at this. March 1st, 2021. That was 4-ish months ago, right? Before the Razor Crest that came out, we had the Imperial TIE Bomber. Before that, we had the Rebel Y-Wing. So let's look at the dates that they were launched. Imperial TIE Bomber, June 4th, 2020. Over a year ago, about 9 months before the Razor Crest. Before that, you had the Rebel Y-Wing, and that was May 20th, 2020. So you had these really good ships. You have ships that are enjoyable. You had a character that was introduced to the game that wasn't a traditional character. You had a ship that was introduced to the game. Guys, it's been a long time. It has been a long time coming. And one of the things that I absolutely feel that needs to happen, or needs to happen very soon, is this ship update, is love for the ships. Now, we did just get this guy, right? And this is the change, right? Whatever that comes from, the devs, the UI change, the visual change. Whether you like it or you don't, it's here to stay for at least the time being until they change it again, right? But here's one of the things that I find absolutely interesting in, right? If you click under characters, you get all. Right, you can do characters, you've got squads, and what's fascinating about this, I actually really love the interface. I love the different things that you can do. But under characters, you have squads. Under ships, you don't have anything. It's just ships. There's not enough ships to do much of anything else. You don't have a ship squads, right, which would fit neatly under here. I've also got to point out that there is enough space to put two more things: characters and squads, ships, squads, something else, and then squads or whatever for that something else. Now, I think that something else is going to be vehicles or something to that tune. I don't rightly know, but it would make sense. But I do think, user-wise or UI-wise, this space, it's just dead space right now. If for nothing else, they could put squads here. But again, there aren't enough ships in the game for them to actually make a tab like that super viable. Now, you're going to argue with me, and I know you're probably right, that squads for ships would be useful. But there's not enough reason to do it because there's not enough reason to use ships. One of the reasons why I say that this needs to be coming, and one of the reasons why I think that more ship content is going to be coming, is not just because Ahsoka Tano's ship is the month of the character login for the month of July. That's not it at all. I mean, that kind of hints that maybe not, I don't know. But the fact that we haven't seen a lot of love for ships. Now, they spent almost all of half of 2019, almost all of 2020 creating this wonderful tool that makes things easy for them to create, right? The idea is they work on efficiency, they spend some time on efficiency so that they can eventually do things, produce things faster, at a faster clip. Now, I don't know if we're going to be getting new ships. I'm no sage, unfortunately. I really wish that I was, but it just makes sense that they spent all of this time on this tool and they've developed characters, which is great. I love the Bad Batch. But they also need to focus on ships. Now, they did say, I believe it was in December of this last year, that part of this new tool was going to be focused on building content, characters, and ships. Not only building ships and characters, but updating and so on and so forth. So I think now that 4 months has passed since the Razor Crest has come into the game, we have started to get the Bad Batch. Is it very possible? Is it likely that one of the next ships that we get is the Bad Batch ship, the Marauder, the Havoc Marauder? I think that it's very possible. I think the answer is yes. I would love to see that in the game. I would love to see a lot of things in this game, but I would love to see a reason to spend time working on ships. Now, a lot of people love ships, a lot of people hate ships. How do you feel about it? What do you think? Now, again, this is kind of a speculative video, but at the same time, this is something that needs to be coming to the game. It's something that they need to release and spend time on. What do you think? Am I close? Am I far off? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. In the section below, you'll find a few different links. You'll find one, a link to my Funko Pops, as always. You'll find two, a link to my Discord where you can chat with us directly. It's a pretty fun group of guys and gals that discuss what about this game and other Star Wars content. Additionally, guys, you will find always find in the section below a link to Audible where you can try Audible for 1 month, 2 free books. It's one for your Audible original and 1 free book of your choice. They're actually both of your choice. It's just one is a little more, niched into what you can choose from. There's some great Audible originals that I listen to all the time. Podcasts. It's wonderful, guys. And every time you sign up, even for a free trial, you help the channel, which I appreciate. But finally, guys, most importantly, leave a comment in the section below. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share this video, and click that bell button to be notified anytime I go live. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.